last end. Kui had control at one point, and Tardi looked like he had a chance at a free ball. Just missed his last. Ended up picking up 2. Probably ended up as it should have been. We're tied heading to 6. Kevin really wants to score in this end, even if it's only a single. It's the whole even end, odd end, analytics, etc., etc. Huge 3-ender in the 5th scored by Team Kim. They now lead Team Dunstone 4-3, playing the 6th. Dunstone with the hammer. The winner of that game will take on the winner of this game. Anderson moved to 2-0 in Calgary. They're off to a hot start this year.
Yep. Hard. Hard, Beach. Yep. Hard. Hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good scrubber.
Good scrub there by Beach. Good shot by Benny. Really good start to the end there. So Jason is going to throw his out turn. Just try to cross the face, roll in behind the 2 guards here. You can see how straight the ice is on hits. Taking ice, broom right on the rock. This one looks like it was just a hair wide, but it's close. Lot of late finish there, Hogline in. They just missed it. Johnny going to play the open hit here. I think they just want to nose this. You don't want to roll in behind the center. You'd be behind the T line, inviting Team Tardi to play the freeze. Yeah, they want to keep that one out in the open there. Tardi can afford to roll behind the center. They don't care if Kui has to chase them. They definitely want to stay, though. Yeah. Good shot. And now it's 2 rocks higher. Kevin has the opportunity to have John hit and roll underneath.
Same weight.
And he'd be above the T line. And that's the difference here.
Same? Yeah, same. Hard. Hard. Real hard. Hard, Beach. Hard. Right to it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Shot.
Just missed the roll. Peeks out the other side. Chance for Sterling now. These kids got a chance. They got a very bright future ahead of them. Not a lot of competitive curling going on in BC right now. Obviously, Jim Cotter has been the mainstay there for a very long time. But I think these guys, once they break through and get to that national championship, they're going to be hard to stop out of that province. Good shot there. Just rolled out into the open a hair. Question about when Kevin would play next.
Yeah, I'm okay with
If they win this game, they are in the A qualifier tomorrow.
Okay, top 4
3:30 p.m. local time. If they were to win that, they'd go straight to the quarterfinals. If they lose,
Line's good.
Line's fine.
Line's good, Benny.
play tomorrow at 12:15 local.
Line's great.
They would prefer to win.
Keep going. Keep going. Hard. Hard.
Fuck, really?
It's a huge mistake there. They decided to get aggressive, play the draw, try to put 2 points up on the board. And it's totally backfired. And now Sterling has the opportunity to draw in around the works here. And if they could ever steal, they've taken control of this game. 1 point lead with 2 ends to go. BJ just got fooled in that spot.
Jay's rock all day. We're wide open.
This one had tons of room around the guard. Bit of a half shot there. Not bad, not great though. BJ can atone for his last one with a nose hit here.
Whoa, no, it's not board. No, if it's board.
No, never, Ben, never.
Right off!
Got it hard, Ben. Whoa, other straight.
A good shot by Beach. Tyler could draw here if he wanted to. Their shot rocks still. He could draw lie too. That'd be the more aggressive call, or he could play the hit and roll. Like the aggression. Looks like he's playing the draw. It's easier to draw the stone there than it is to play the hit and roll there. And it's so critical to who scores in the 6th end. So I really, really like that he's playing the draw here.
No, because then you can hit and roll off that back when we have no way in. So we're just going to beat him there. Okay. It's like slower than second. Okay. How's that ice look? Box? Smidge less. Okay.
First rock here, 6th end for Skip Tyler Tardi, looking to draw in lie 2 buried.
Nice. Line's good. Line's really good. Great sweep. Great.
Good scrub, good throw. Perfect spot. A lot of pressure being applied to Team Cooey now.
Well, I think you're just trying to make sure you open this up, aren't you? Then he's got a guard. Yeah, I'm thinking
It's going to be a tough score for Kevin right now. Looking at ripping the 2 yellows, open up that back red. Tyler would replace the guard, and then I don't know what Kevin does to score.
No, I'm saying, why don't we throw more weight at it to make sure we get it?
Yeah, I mean, I think you can still make that with normal, right? And then, well, and it works.
you could ever bump it on the nose, poke this one out a bit, leave ourselves a runner.
I'm thinking kind of normalish.
Normal.
Yeah, I think you can even get away with a shade thinner, but
My guess is we play this. He guards him, we hit the over
edge of rock. A little more.
So they're playing another one of these shots where it's not just the simple little double peel. They're playing with weight, hoping to get one of their yellows to spin into the rings, it sounds like.
Hard.
Hard, hard,
Hard.
hard, hard. Yes, 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 yes.
in there.
That's exactly what he did. I think red still lies two, though. Tyler's going to try to Christmas tree his rocks in the rings, just barely over curl the rock he just threw.
You want to hook it a hair, eh? Yeah.
Kevin could be forced to the in-turn draw to the button. He could also play a short little slash on the rock that he just chipped into the rings.
He's just going to play that slash regardless.
Hit and roll is better. Leave is our guard.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's just going to play that slash anyway.
I think we can guard both shots, so I think hit and roll is the play.
That's the only score, right? Like, if we hit and roll.
That's the beauty of the shot Kevin just played. It sets up the
Nose hit is pretty
flash, and there's not really much Tardi can do about it. You could try the hit and roll. If you don't make the roll perfect, Kevin will have a much simpler shot to score.
there. Like even if we just swap the hit,
Might leave him the nose. Yeah.
We need to get in front of it.
Yep. He's always playing that slash if we're drawing.
overroll a little.
I don't think we're going to go that far, but. Oh, pretty good.
He knows.
So they switch. They're not playing the draw anymore. They're going to play the hit and roll. They don't want to leave Kevin the slash.
I think I threw a bullet on that last one, right?
I think if it was me, I would play the draw, leave him the slash, because if he misses it, I steal two. He'll still try to Christmas tree the roll here if he can. It's just much harder to do with the hit than the draw. Good shot, though. He rolled far enough to take away the wide open hit for one.
Yep.
Kevin ran down there pretty fast. I think this is going to be peel weight, double, maybe try to cross the face. He might be able to chip the third one out again. I'm not there, so it's hard to see the angles. Easy double. Missed it. So a huge steal of two here in the sixth. And heading to the seventh, Team Cooey trails Team Tardi 6-4. We'll be right back on KOETUBE from Swift Current after this break.
All right, we are here at the Hearing Loss Clinic in Calgary. Start of our season, brand new team. We're making sure we're getting our hearing tested so we're ready to roll. Whitney's been doing a fantastic job. And for some reason, we got Benny in the booth. Apparently he's the guy that has the most trouble listening on the team. So Benny Heaves in the booth, getting his hearing checked first, and we'll be ready to rock the ice this year thanks to the Hearing Loss Clinic. Kev's getting some hearing aids here. The oldest guy on the team, apparently they want to make sure he's ready for after playing with us, with me calling line after a year. He's going to need some hearing aids because I'm going to be yelling a little too loud. So they're getting them all doctored up here.
Should help a lot.
We are back in Swift Current, Saskatchewan for the IG Wealth Management Western Showdown. Team Tardi versus Team KOETUBE. Huge steal of 2 there for Team Tardi. Take a 2-point lead to the 7th end. Taking control of this game.
Straight halfway.
The winner advances to the A qualifier tomorrow morning. Tomorrow at 3:30. Uncharacteristic miss there by Kevin.
Line's good. Tighter if anything. No, line's good. It's Jay's rock all day. Jay's all. Yeah. Hard Jay. Hard Jay. Fight the 4. Fight the 4. Go. Straight sweep. Nice shot.
Nice draw there by Jordan. KOETUBE going with double corners. No choice really but to do that. Have to score at least 2 here.
Let's hear it, bitch. Let's hear it. Shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Hair left.
Center guard here for Jason. Going to try to get Kevin to waste a few rocks throwing peels.
We don't need finish. 6. Great shot, Jay.
Kevin's not going to go for that, though. They're going to have John play the out-turn draw. Probably going to have to worry about the peels at some point, but Kevin thinks it's way too early in the end.
Offense. Let it curl.
Yeah, good shot, John. Shot.
Nice touch there by John. And just see how messy it gets already with this 5-rock rule. It's a big difference between the 5 and the 4-rock. Tardi would have played far more defensive. But there's no way to stop Kevin from putting up his 2 cards. So they've gone on the offense themselves. Jason looking to follow John here with the out-turn freeze.
We're on it. Yep. Hard. Hard. Gotta go bounce. Gotta go.
You could ever kind of throw the same weight.
Actually got lucky he was that heavy.
Early and just move
But
out
stop
a couple inches. You can
double
cut
for
that later.
faster.
Freeze is good again, though.
Same
Give
weight
you
at
a shade
most,
left.
I think. Yeah. A little less.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Little less weight.
Yep.
Weight's good. Same.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Small bump.
Yep. Hard.
Tapping a
Whoa,
foot.
whoa.
Tapping.
Off. Yep. Good shot.
Perfect. It's really good, John.
Another perfect freeze by Johnny.
This should be a fairly good draft now.
Red's lying too, but yellow's in a pretty decent position for being 2 down here.
Line's good.
So straight guard here for third stone, Sterling Middleton.
Over and off. Good shot.
Well, if you double peel the reds, he just slams this and both our yellows are gone. One is for sure. Maybe the other one doesn't go. Are we ever playing this out turn now?
There is a shot they could play that would really put Team Tardi on their toes. This out turn slash raise double, lie 3 buried. High risk, high reward.
Well, would we ever play this now? The yellow?
I think if you double peel, I think he rips this and probably plays just for 2.
Right.
I mean, I like your chances of making some like, I don't think, like, you're not throwing peel. Like,
Right. Yeah.
Like, you can even throw control even if.
Yeah.
I don't know what else here.
Yeah, I like that. I like playing it onto this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Control 8.
Huh?
Control 8.
I like that.
Yeah.
2/3.
Yeah.
So you heard the conversation. Control weight, angle raise. By playing control weight, gives them a few more options as opposed to just whipping the heel down there. Easier to control the stones on this ice surface. They don't have the striking bands that they do on the TSN broadcasts.
Whoa.
Really close. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Off. Off.
Whoa.
No.
Yeah, curl.
Whoa. Off. Got to curl. I wasn't watching the tip.
I didn't see it.
Worked out all right. Wasn't what they wanted, but because of that control weight, it didn't do
Any signals from
any damage.
Did that one hit? replay later.
Yeah, field through the hole. They should all go.
What do we try?
Can we screw it up?
If you can. What turn you like?
We've got to hit it thin. I'm thinking.
Okay.
Remember, this is that your spot.
You're probably just touching this double in here, and I'm good at that.
Okay.
Looks like they're going to throw Peel. Just try to gear off of this yellow stone here into the two yellows on the center line.
Whoa. No. Get out.
Yeah, I made the double.
Break up by the yard.
That's fine. Still get the weight right here, I guess, eh?
Yeah, you just get by with.
Cooey still got a chance here, certainly for two.
Back line.
Back 12, back line.
Yeah.
Just looking to squeak past this high red guard. Get as much curl past the guard as possible. Once they get past that guard, they'll probably try to carve it. So they can get in there and lie two. I'd like to give a shout out to Reed Carruthers, who's joined the live stream. Congratulate them on getting their spot in the trials. They'd already qualified for the trials, and then they got kicked out. Now they're back in.
Hard every inch. Hard, 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 hard. Get over there. Get over there.
You see, you didn't get past the guard as tight as they needed there. Still made the shot, but good opportunity here for Tyler to hit and roll underneath everything. And if he can, that rock will be dead lost, never to be seen again.
2/3. Right, so we should finish up the guard.
Tyler, as we mentioned earlier, actually played with Reed in the bubble. Mike McEwen stayed home. Dawn was pregnant with their second child. So Mike did not go in the bubble for the slams. Reed skipped. Tyler played third. Sammer played second. Colin was not in the bubble for that either. And they did very, very well. Decent shot. Would have liked to curl right underneath. But did the job.
Well, that's the shot then.
Kevin's probably forced to going way out wide with the intern draw here, I think.
Similar to that shot he threw in the other end.
Going to try to straight draw, a little draw chisel here.
I know.
They're kind of same thing.
The thing with this is then when he hits this, it's very risky. Well,
sure.
It's not a gimme. If I do that.
If you squeeze the guard with draw weight, you're good. If you squeeze the guard with draw weight, you're good.
I mean,
oh yeah, no.
That guard is so high.
Nothing is
So I think they're playing the out turn. They certainly know this spot better out of the two.
Yeah.
If you can get one in there, lie two, make Tardi throw it two. They've got a chance to put a field goal back up on the board here.
Is it a bit heavier or no?
No. Yeah, I think that's max.
Max?
I do think that's, yeah.
I just don't.
We got to be tight to the guard.
No, I know. I don't want to have something you got to be hitting early too, though. No, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, no, we're just talking about the ice.
All right, Kev. Put a good toss on it.
Think that's max? I think
Not a lot of reaction out of Johnny there.
nice weight there.
DJ's worried they have too much ice.
Same as those interns.
Johnny seems a little ambivalent.
Easy.
First shot here, 7th end. Cooey trailing by 2.
Off. Whoa. Real no. Straight. T-line. Was BJ.
Heavy.
Not getting the curl they wanted.
Too much weight.
Oh.
And
Maybe just a hair heavy.
Yeah.
Tardi should be out of the woods on a 3-ball now, which was their main concern. They don't mind giving up 2 here. I mean, they don't want to, but they won't hate it. It's got enough room. He can cross the face, especially with a lefty in turn, and get one in underneath here. Really cut down the scoring area for Kevin.
Gotta go. Whoa.
He is tight to the yellow. That was gross. I did not see that one coming, to tell you the truth. Unfortunate miss there. Opportunity now for Cooey to take the lead.
He's just saying that because there's a bit of a hole there.
This game goes extra end. I'm going to be phoning Benny for a raise because it's going to end at about 2:30 in the morning. This should be close. Kevin just threw it. You know the path. He's got to just take a couple feet off the one he just threw, and they can score a 3-ball, take a 7-6 lead here.
Right? You like the same weight?
Non-stop action on KOETUBE. I think a lot of the viewers have passed out, though, because there's been no comments for 20 minutes on Facebook.
That's good.
It's good.
Can't hurt it. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.
So a huge 3-ender for Cooey. They take the lead 7-6. We'll be back live in Swift Current after this commercial break.
it.
Line's good. I got it.
We're back live on KOETUBE at the IG Wealth Management Western Showdown from Swift Current, Saskatchewan.
Okay, let's leave an eye. Leave an eye.
A huge 3-under there from Team Cooey. They take a 7-6 lead over Team Tardi.
You were a bit late, but it might be.
Tons of action going on here in this game. Going to get an update on our other score. Looks like a steal of 1 in the 6th. So Kim leads Dunstone 5-3. That game's sort of been a bit crazy as well. Dunstone was up 3-1. My phone blew up in between ends there, commenting on that end. All of the curlers that are at other events that are tuning in. I've lost the microphones from the guys, so I can't really hear anything. Big mistake there by Jordan, and a rare one. He's had a great game tonight. Tardi obviously not happy dropping the 3 there, but to be honest, starting the 6 without the hammer in a tie game, I think they'd be happy to be in this position. So they just got to regroup, focus on the task at hand. I would say the stats, they're probably just under 50-50 to score 2 here. Not sure what's happened to my audio. There it is. That one slid just a hair deep. John's got an opportunity to follow it down with the intern freeze. It's a big shot, even though it's early in the end. This is a big shot. Freeze here. Again, just shrink that scoring area.
Line's good.
We should be there.
Clean it. Hard clean if you can. Line's good.
Only.
Hold it.
Wait's close.
Yep.
It's not late. It's not late.
Wait's good.
Hard up. I hear you. Keep the line hard. Hard.
John's really making great draws tonight. There's another example right there. No hesitation from Tyler. He's going to have Jason come down, try to freeze to John. Basically just about creating angles right now.
Close line. Yep. Make sure we're there. Line's good. Low. Line's good. Oh, Jordan. Jordan. Go.
Real nice shot by Jason. Kept it high, kept the angle.
Yeah, I think you just need like a couple more feet. Like just a couple more.
Instead of the freeze, they're just going to try to move this one a little bit. Going to add, as you heard, a couple of feet. Doesn't sound like much, but it can change the path quite a bit, so they got to be careful.
Back four.
Clean it.
Clean, Beach. Get ready.
Just clean.
You gotta go here.
Hard.
You gotta go here.
Hard, Beach.
Back line.
Hard. Hard! Red one, Benny. Red one, red one, red one. Good shot.
Another perfect shot by John. Now Tyler, same thing. He's gonna ask Jason just played a perfect freeze. He's gonna ask him Matt about 3 feet of weight to what he just threw and actually move these rocks a little bit.
Whoa. Close. Yes. Hard line.
Working this hard to pass this high guard.
Jordan. Hard, Jordan.
Now they're carving it.
Good shot. Ah, jeez.
Probably just a hair too much weight. They didn't get quite as much
I think
curl.
you're doing the same as John, aren't you?
As Vic Router would say, gear off there. I don't think gear is really.
I mean, you could throw a hack at it, I guess, if you wanted to kill something.
Well, why? With
I mean, I'm fine with what he like.
guys, this is not.
Yeah, I like your call.
And I don't think it's
Gonna come down for
these
the
are kind of
13th
now.
team
So
meeting
just,
of the
Like
game.
the key is getting a little under, right?
Yeah, back 12.
They don't care too much about killing this red rock. They don't need to throw enough weight to kill it. They're more concerned about where their shooter goes, and they want that to be underneath these 2 yellow guards. All about weight control here from BJ. That way he can use his brushers as well.
Whoa. Whoa then. Really close.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Hard. Real hard. Hard. Right to it. Hard. That's. Good shot.
Nice rock there by Beach. Got the roll. Pretty small area to score 2 now. But still plenty of rocks to come.
Like that. Well, do you ever? What's that? One. Yeah. Tough shot, but real good if you make it. Or just double rip at us. Let's see what it does for us. This one never.
Really don't know what else they have other than the draw that Tyler's calling.
Yeah, if you like this, I love it. Unless you want to try to do that, just open it up somehow.
I mean, they're talking double peel.
Good does. Okay.
I don't know what good that does either. I mean, they make the double peel. BJ's got the short little half rock double. Even if he misses it, the yellows are lined up to go into the back reds. So they came to the right conclusion, in my opinion.
Mine's good. Can't bounce at all. Can't bounce. Yep. 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 Whoa. Yep. Yep.
Nice touch there by Sterling. It's going to be a tough one to get rid of. I think he's probably second or third shot, though.
Just one.
I think you're just, wow. think kind of like right here.
Heard Kevin say they might only be one, line one.
Yeah, I think so. Like you're just thinking something that he can't. It's hard for him to get around himself buried, right?
Well, you never want to leave him this. Like if he's bumping this guy in, I don't think that's terrible.
Right. I think right where your broom is, I think is probably the best spot for it. Right? Right where his broom is, I think that's the best spot.
He might try and run this, but this is always kind of open. Well, that's pretty buried.
So we've got a final. Yeah. Team Kim scored the last 5 points of their game. Defeated Team Dunstone 6-3. So they await the winner of this game. Dunstone drops down to the B side.
No. Oh, I added quite a bit. I think you're good for weight.
Clean.
A little bit of room.
Clean it if you can, worry it.
Showing that Apping's playing the 8th end in his game against Ferris. That ended an hour and a half ago. Ruck might be a little too far out in the open. Gives Tardi a chance to draw around everything and be shot rock and hidden. Big pressure draw here for Sterling. His final stone in the 8th.
Line's good. Line's good. Yep. Line's good.
Line's good. It looks a little warm.
Yep. Straight.
Should settle in, though. Slide path late in the game, and you have to remember there's also practice before the game, so it probably gets a little worn down in the middle.
Okay.
That got there for shot. Pretty decent chance at an extra.
I don't know what else you do. I mean, if you could make this would be good, but. I guess this only gets him sitting one. Like I'm thinking guard, what do you think in guard half of that rock?
Yeah, I guard the outside half.
It's just, yeah. It just, if it ever hangs and goes there, disaster, right? He just bumps it and this comes in and. Why do we have to? Well, if I make this, he's probably never getting to it. What's he playing that with, like a kind of double bump? No, I know. It's just freezes out here.
You thinking about freezing it?
Problem with this too, Ben, is well.
What if he just taps it on the nose and gets shot rock? Then what are we doing?
If you're like a foot short,
No, No, tap the guard.
Yeah,
like
I don't
bury,
like
he froze it and he
It's
taps
too
the
hard out
guard.
here. Make him make.
Basically, a discussion right now whether
think
to
you
throw a
make him
high
make
guard or
something.
I like
freeze
this,
this
yeah.
stone.
And we're trying to guard half the outside half of that one I just threw, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's playing this one in, no guarantee it works.
Sounds like they decided to go with the guard.
No, line is fine.
Looks like Cooey's still lying.
Easy, guys. Line is fine. It's never been over
A
curl.
little deeper than half.
If that's the case, I really like the guard here as well. Closer this gets to the rings, the easier the tap is for Tardi.
Yeah.
Nice weight and a good shot.
Ours here. If our nose hit, and we hear what quad? No. Yeah, I don't bat very well. Goes. Yeah.
No, I think we want to nose it because we rub this one in for second, right?
It's pretty framed.
So,
It's basically framed. Like as long as you get by it, it should be right on line.
I think it's there to lie too.
So he's looking at an angle raise here, yellow onto red. The red will ricochet off of this collection of yellows on the forefoot. He thinks they can lie 2 out of this.
Yeah, on that one.
Yeah, heavy. I'll take it back. That's enough. You only need to move this with. Right? We touch that for a second. I'm not worried about this. I'm worried about this one just shooting in here.
Yeah.
I think this game started 2 hours and 20 minutes ago. We're in the 8th end.
No, that's for fun. Like in here, and then just not with much weight, right?
I can assure you that if this was Grand Slam timing, both teams would be out of time by now.
Yeah.
So the center line yellow back onto the red rock on the thrower's right. Comes off of those yellows, kisses the other red one. He thinks they could lie 2.
How's that ice look?
He needs to lie at least 1 by the end of his next stone or this game is over. So a huge shot here for Tyler Tardi, the 2-time World Junior Champion.
Yep. Oh, Jordan. Jordan.
Okay.
I think it just rubbed off the other guard, maybe. Angle was okay. Can't tell from here who is what yet.
Yeah, it touches our other one, so then it flies out.
You can't throw heat at this, can he?
Well, he can hit a...
If all these are gone...
Yeah, I mean, it's super, super hard.
I don't think it matters.
The red lies 1. Looks to me like Kevin could play.
I think we just gotta hope.
Whiff the intern down there, kill both reds.
Yeah, this might not go. No. I think it's a half a rock.
Better, right?
Half a rock, you're good. Well, I think it might touch it, but it might stick around.
Again, this would be a great shot to have a telestrator for.
Half Rock's good, Kev.
Gonna go with the intern here. Half a rock, double takeout. The red should fly out of there. Should leave a shot for a single, though, for Tyler on his last. Should be able to draw for one.
Easy, easy, easy.
Got you, Benny.
No mistake there by Kevin. That was actually a fairly simple shot at his level.
Your hair less.
And now here's the outturn draw for Tyler to try to get us to an extra end. Something I was really hoping would happen.
Speed here. Like a head smidge less.
Tyler needs a good half rock on the 4-foot here. A good touch most of the night. He obviously missed one big one in the 4th. Other than that, he's at very nice weight.
Line's good. Yep, hard line. Line's good. Line's good.
And a perfect draw. So what everyone was hoping for, we have an extra end tied at 7. We'll be back for that extra end here on KOETUBE from Swift Current after this commercial break. We are back here on KOETUBE for extra end action, men's A semifinal. Tardi versus Cooey. Great draw there by Tardi to get us to the extra end. Now Benny playing the tick shot.
Weight's fine.
Very good on these all season.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Hard, Beach. Keep going.
Beach doing his best to hold it.
Keep going. Hard, 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 hard.
Okay.
Shot.
Back in my day, we'd be ecstatic with that. He did get the rock off the center line. That's good news. And the rock that's left close to the center line is their own. That's also good news. Try to throw up another center here. And I'd imagine you'd probably see another tick out of Ben. They've had a good recipe for defending the situation so far this season. Ben's really been making the ticks, and John's been excellent at the double peels. Really makes BJ and Kevin's job a lot easier. Love to open up the outturn draw for Kevin if possible.
A little more weight.
Yep. Hard. Hard.
And you just caught a little too much of that one, so that rock goes back up, and now a chance for Jason to draw around everything here. Still, that red-yellow combo, that's a pretty tasty-looking double peel opportunity for John when he gets the chance.
Mine's good. Mine's really nice. Okay. Doesn't look bad. Finish. Hard. Great shot. Good. Turn.
Great come around there by Jason. They're going to ignore that. John's going to play the double peel.
No.
Love it, though.
Get the shooter, Benny. Get the shooter.
That's
So close to being perfect. Good try.
yeah, you're DJ close to being perfect. Instead, it's
At least halfway.
not a disaster, just not great. Left the guard,
Actually, we were able to finish.
destroyed the angle. He's going to have to come up with a good one on his next one. That's going to be a hard rock for Kevin out draw, obviously.
Okay. It's Jordan's all day. It's like lots. Okay, go for it. Go for it. Yeah. Yep. Keep going. It's good.
Throwing the out still or in?
Just missed that one. That was another chance to get him off the hook. John won't be happy with that. He's been very good on those all year.
Yeah. Keep doing it. Feel like you're throwing a halfway card in the middle of the game.
The hard part about this situation for KOETUBE is the only draw to get enough of the button is with the intern, and that yellow rock is in the way. So they're in some real trouble here.
Mine's really good.
DJ is going to have to do something pretty special.
Mine's perfect. High as you can.
1, 2. 1,
Never
2.
finish.
Slow down.
Mine will be good. Fight. Good spot. Judge.
Again, this angle lines up pretty well. Let's take a page at a points bet and set the line on this. I'm going to give BJ about a 79% chance of making the double peel here. And now it's just getting worse and worse.
Yeah. He's got the halfway there right now, so check on that side.
Yeah. Okay.
Tardi's in such good shape right now. He doesn't even know what to do.
Like it was like all there. Well, you were just outside edge 4 before, so that's about a foot. Yeah.
Right now, Kevin's best chance to win is going to be the intern run back out wide. BJ still has another crack at a double peel here. He's pretty close in the last one. It's just when you're close, but it doesn't work out. It just does not end up being too good. Sometimes you're better by missing by a lot. This one's actually a much better angle for Tardi's team for the double peel, but there is an opportunity to get rid of this rock on the button.
See,
Whatever
like
you're seeing, to me, it looks like.
hack.
Yeah, I was gonna say easy hack.
Yeah. Hack.
That was a big mistake to expose that rock. There's no way in for Team Cooey at all. This is their chance to get out of this mess. BJ is going to throw a hack waiter here.
Hack weight.
To get through this. What do you think?
Looks like minimum to me. I need more. A little more. Need a little more, Kev. Yep.
Hard.
Hard bench.
Huge shot here.
Whoa.
Have to get through the hole.
Whoa.
Off. Clean.
Yep.
Off. Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
No, roll.
Roll it.
Yep.
Roll it.
Beautiful weight control. Good call. That really gets Team Cooey out of jail for now.
We're getting more finish here.
I can draw through the hole, can't I?
Intern draw here, though, for Tyler. He'd be able to get a good chunk of the 4-foot. This will really sink once it gets past this guard.
I don't think. Wait.
Fine.
Like this is the same track we're throwing the hack weight for.
Yeah.
And 5 or whatever it was, 7.
That's like the same ice as my draw for 1. We got like a good half of 4. So.
Doesn't look like a ton of ice, but it does run straight. Most of the finish is hog line in.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, that's the next hair less. I think that should be close.
We can take the guard.
I'd rather not take card.
Well, it opens up our draw.
Also opens up theirs.
Smidge less. How much less do you think?
Give us the same speed you just threw.
Yeah.
And 5 or whatever it was, 7. Right?
Intern draw around the works.
Really
Needs to be shot rock here.
That's really good. All right, boys. JP catch. Get in there, Jay. Get in there.
Great.
Sweet. Sweet.
Just dressed it.
Really nice touch there by Tyler. He's a great draw weight.
I think I try and run it onto this. I mean, if I double peel, let's see. Right here. Drawing button. If I make
This is a very interesting call. I mean, the obvious call is to run back the yellow. But then if they replace that guard, Kevin doesn't really have a shot. His immediate
with this one, I always
call was to run the intern guard in.
Okay, sure.
If he makes
And
it,
you can get the one on the house too, potentially.
he can get the one in the house.
Yeah, and if I make this double peel,
And if he misses it,
he tries to.
they have to make a choice. Tardi does of playing the in-turn draw, the in-turn like throw up a block. It opens up 2 shots for Kevin by playing the in-turn here. I really like this in-turn call. I mean, the obvious one is the out-turn. Most people, when you first look at it, would see the out-turn, but the in-turn here, it's going to give him 2 ways to win playing this shot. I don't think he gets nearly enough credit for his strategy, mostly because sometimes it takes so long to call a shot. He's certainly one of the smartest players in the game. So you can make the double peel here. He could squeak past the red, kill the one in the rings. That would be ideal.
Okay, good shot.
Just missed the one in the rings. Had to hit it about a half inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch higher.
We just put it right back.
So he's now got the out-turn run back to win. He's got the in-turn draw to win. Tardi has to decide what he's going to take away. Obviously, given the 2, the run back's way more difficult. So I expect them to play something on this in-turn side.
How does he get?
Probably he has to play that.
Yeah, that.
How do we get there with the guard? It's gonna be easy.
Just
I think he's looking at that.
quarter rock into the 4-foot. I got.
The really good news is there's less than 1/1000th of a chance of it a double extra in.
Well, that's a tough shot.
Hack waiter. You put it or like here, side, but here.
Is that bad?
Ben's old next door neighbor in the green behind the sheet there. Nice to see them out supporting the team tonight.
I think guards by the shot make
This is
something good.
easier. Just like anywhere here.
Yeah.
You got 6 feet.
What
of room,
blocks
but
the
like
draw is the easiest shot.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we block the draw. If we block this a bit too, that's great.
Yeah. Okay.
Another in a series of very long talks.
this gonna go more.
They have to decide whether they're throwing the guard here or the draw and not get caught in between.
Let them play it. We haven't seen that spot all
Their
night.
best draw would still leave Kevin a better draw to win the game. And I think with the amount of ice they're taking, they're looking to throw this just short and force Kevin to play the run back.
Draw on this white track.
How's that ice look?
And that's a long run back. That rock's barely over the hog line.
Yeah.
A little more. Sorry, so what is it like here?
Taking even more ice. So the only intent with this is to block Kevin's draw.
But light as anything.
Absolutely going to try to force him to play this run back.
Good. Wait, over, throw up. Come on.
Not really in play.
Certainly a high guard. I think that does not take Kevin's draw away.
It's a spot in the ice where you get a little bit of curl too.
Yeah, Kevin's going to play the draw. That's just unfortunate for Tyler.
Not quite.
His line was good. It's just way too high. You move that rock up about 8 feet. it would have done the job. But now, if Kevin was to touch that rock, he would have missed by quite a bit anyway.
Okay.
I don't think he has to get too close to this stone in order to make the draw. Just barely needs full 4 foot would do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you want to. Yeah, I would agree.
We've seen it the whole night. Runs fairly straight in between the hog lines, but once it gets past this rock that Tyler just threw, the finish is pretty good.
I like that.
All about the weight, really.
Hard luck. Hard! Hard beach! Hard BJ! Hard! Hard!
No. So,
Good game. Good luck.
a steal of 1 in the extra end. Team Hardy knocks off Team Cooey.
Good game. Good luck.
They are off to the A qualifier tomorrow. I believe Team Cooey is on at 12:15 local time in the B side, but you can check that on Curling Zone. Thank you for staying with us. It was a late night, and we will be back on KOETUBE from Swift Current tomorrow.